Ever slammed on your brakes and wished for a little extra help? Something to keep you in control.
Yeah, those oh no moments when you need to stop and you need to stop and now W.
That's
But
what we're diving into today. The tech that helps those massive tractor trailers stop safely.
anti-lock brake systems or ABS?
So ABS, it's got to be on all trailers by now, right? They've been around forever.
Not necessarily. It's a little tricky. See, newer trailers, ones built after March of '98, those are required to have it. But anything older, it's a toss-up.
So you're telling me some of those big rigs out there on the highway might not have ABS.
Yep, and that's why it's important to know what we're dealing with.
All right, so let's say I'm walking through a parking lot, see a trailer.
Hmm.
How can I tell if it has ABS?
Well, first thing, check the left side. You're looking for a yellow light, kind of like a check engine light, but specifically for the ABS. Might be on the front corner, might be at the rear corner.
Okay, found it.
Hmm?
Or let's say maybe I didn't find it. Does that mean no ABS?
Not automatically, especially with those older trailers, it's worth a closer look.
Now, hold on. Don't tell me I got to crawl under the trailer.
You could take a peek,
Mhm.
carefully, of course. What you're looking for is a metal box. That's the ECU, the brains of the ABS system.
The ECU.
Yeah, the electronic control unit. And you should see wires running from it to the brakes at the back. That's another good sign.
Got it. So we've got the detective work down. But now let's talk about what ABS actually does for these big rigs.
Well, the magic really happens when the driver slams on the brakes.
Because, I always thought ABS meant shorter stopping distances. Am I wrong?
It's not really about stopping shorter, it's about staying in control.
Okay, I'm listening.
Think about it. If those wheels lock up, you're skidding. No control, just a multi-ton hunk of metal sliding wherever it wants.
Yeah, that doesn't sound good.
Not at all. But that's where ABS swoops in. Just as the wheels are about to lock, it releases and reapplies the brakes super fast, multiple times per second.
So it's like the brakes are tapping on and off to prevent the skid.
Precisely. And that's what helps the driver maintain control and steer clear of danger, or at least minimize it.
Wow, I never knew it was that smart.
And you know what's even more interesting? Sometimes you have a situation where the trailer has ABS, but the tractor pulling it doesn't.
Wait, really? That seems kind of backwards. So how does that even work?
Well, it's not ideal, but it's definitely better than nothing. You see, with ABS on just the trailer, it's far less likely to swing out during hard braking, which, believe me, is a huge deal with a rig that long.
Yeah, I can imagine.
But here's the catch. Even with the trailer stable, you can still have the tractor jackknife if the driver isn't careful.
Jackknife. So like when the tractor folds in on itself, like a pocket knife.
Exactly. It's a scary situation, and it can be deadly.
Okay, so this is all super important stuff for drivers to know. Any other tips for staying safe out there?
Absolutely. Whether you have ABS or not, smooth and steady braking is key. No slamming on the pedals.
Right, that makes sense.
And drivers, keep a close eye on your gauges. Listen to your rig. If you feel things start to slide, adjust your braking accordingly.
So it's all about staying aware, being proactive.
Exactly. And hey, even if your ABS decides to take a break, don't panic. You've still got your regular brakes.
Good to know.
But, what we haven't talked about is the tractors themselves. Do you know if your vehicle has ABS and how it impacts your braking?
That's something to think about.
It's definitely something to consider next time you're behind the wheel.